Hey YouTube, this is Joe Palmer. Um, as I said in the last video, I was going to be doing a big pickup video next. Well, that's not going to happen just yet. I've got some other big news that I want to share. I did one pickups from my buddy's pawn shop that he works at, Mr. McCool's. Got to throw a shout out to my boy Wolfie. Um, but yeah, first thing I got from him was I spent I think 30 bucks total, like $33. Um, but the first thing, two things I got from was Japanese Harry Potter cards, which were sealed, and then because they had them marked for 50 bucks. Well, thing is they couldn't figure it out till he called Wizards of the Coast, and then I got these two. There's about 10 sealed packs of Harry Potter cards from Japan. So I was happy to get that. And then the main reason I was going there was I wanted to get this. It was boxed. They were asking 20. I got them down to 15. Um, it's not all there. I think it would add a power cord, but it didn't. Um, you got not one controller, but it actually has two controllers, even though the box says it only came with one controller. It is missing the game on the X-Men game, which I wish you would add the games because you actually got you got the cards for International Wrestling League. And then you also got cards for X-Men. So the X-Men cards, which would have came with this system, um, I know this system failed and everything, but I just had to get it because I mean it's something different and that. So I was really happy to snag this. My friend, I want to say Adam, for some reason, down in Waverly picked one up. But as you can see, there's where your controllers go. Here's your power button. Then there's your scanner port, and then of course your disk drive. And then you have a USB port. I don't know what that's for. Then your power thing, and then here's your hardwired in 80. But yeah, I mean this is definitely different um, to find that. So I mean yeah. Um, but the biggest thing I'm gonna get into, this is gonna make the video somewhat long, I'd say. Long enough, I guess. Let's see here. Come on, come on, come on. Close enough. Alright, throw these back in here. But as I was saying, well, I got all this stuff from my dad. Minus all this you guys have already seen. It's my Wheaties box that I put in this box. Um, One of the things that he found that he didn't remember ever seeing was all these comics. I'm pretty sure this was from when my mom ran some little business, and then they sent her a bunch of. She ordered old comics. Well, this is what they sent her. There's a book on the collector's guide. Doesn't have a date on it. All these are like from the 80s. So I'm not gonna specifically say the years, but like here's basically you got crime classics, and then it says War of the World on the back, which, as you can see, this one is not mint. And then you got Gimli, some tales from Gimli or whatever, and this is not, perfect. There's a couple of these that have creases in it, which I mean it's sad, but not much you can do. Then you got the Iron Man, and then you got G.I. Joe. I was happy to actually find the G.I. Joe comic because I'd love to get that collection going. Then you got Blood Sword. This one's got just a little bit of a crease, not much. Planet of the Apes. Then on the back of it says From the Darkness, which is kind of weird. Then you got the Malibu Sun, um, whatever that is. I'm not sure it's a comic book. Then you got Beyond Crisis. Then this one, my dad was even shocked to see in here from the 80s. The Dark Knight. So, I mean, overall, I'm happy to get these Oriental Heroes. And then you got the Forces Buddha Palms. And then you got Fantastic Four. And then another Malibu Sun. And then you got Anime. And then these ones are the ones that are sealed and like put in little packages. And you got Daredevil. You got the X-Men Hovac, which I actually think I actually got that one. Then you got Excluder, Fantastic Four, Iron Man, and another Iron Man. So I was really happy to at least get these and that. So that's always a good thing. And then let me see here. Let me see if I can't get these. I know I take longer with my videos because I like to put shit back, but I like to get it done. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. I like to get shit done right away. And that, but that's probably why a lot of people don't watch my videos and shit. I mean, the rest of the stuff that you're gonna see, like I ain't gonna take it all out or anything like that. But yeah. Let's see here. And as you can see, it's in a pretty good sized little bag. Then I got these from him, which are pretty cool. Some of these were mine, of course, from back in the day, but NFL pencils, steel sealed. This was one of my pens from back in middle school because we had a pen dispenser for the Seahawks and then the Arizona Cardinals. But then you got like the Giants, the Bears. You got 3 NASCAR ones. Number 5 for the Kellogg's. Don't ask me who it is. Dale Earnhardt. Then you got number 18. Don't ask who it is. Then you of course have another Redskins pencil. But overall, all this stuff was pretty cool that my dad's had this stuff for years. And that these are some of the things that we used to get when I was a kid when I'd go to the bowling alley with him. We used to get all these football helmets and stuff, just trying to get specific, like the Miami Dolphins or whatever. But as you can see, there's one Miami Dolphin right there. That's a newer helmet though. But yeah, there's the old Miami Dolphin one. But still, I mean, it's one of the things that he's hung on to for years. And then we got, like different NFL team cups, here. Like you got the Patriots, the Steelers, the Bills, the Jets, the Saints. Then you got the Buccaneers, the Eagles, the Browns, Redskins. So I mean that was kind of cool. And then there was this bag of football cards, whether it's your complete set, I don't know, I'd have to look through it, which would be kind of interesting. And then there was this thing, he's had Price Guide 1994, and that's a card right there. and when you open it up, you know, you'd cut it out. But see, the thing was, my dad bought this for me in 1993 because he actually put my name in it, which that kind of means a lot. So, you know, and I told my dad I'd do a shout out for him with all this stuff that he gave me, just so everyone could see it and, you know, appreciate it as much as I do in a sense. And then all these cards, they've been opened, but he ran out of a card box, so he put them all back in here, and that, which was kind of cool, and that, but yeah. So I mean, that's like to actually have him hold on to this stuff for all this time. I mean, it's different. I mean, like I don't. Some of these cards could be worth a lot. Some of these cards could be worth 10 cents. You know, I might never look them up and that, but I mean, it's just different. Like you got this stack, and then you got it's like he used to buy this stuff when I was like a little kid. And actually, there's actually some I'll show you that was before I was a little kid that he had been collecting and stuff. And then you got the complete guide to collecting and creating sports cards, football's finest, you know. And then this has an article in it for a player for the Miami Dolphins from 1996. I'm sure my dad's got more articles that I'll probably be getting from the Dolphins and stuff. And then here's like 2 stacks of just random loose cards. Here's one stack. Here's the other stack. And that, I know this video is taking a little longer than I'd probably like it to be, but it is what it is. Then you get like this stack of cards. Like you got baseball, baseball and basketball, basketball, football, basketball, or football. Like there's even some hockey cards in here, like and stuff. So I mean, there's a variety of cards in here. So I mean, I'm gonna put them in this stack in a binder by itself, and then I'll sort through them because there's a few cards in here for like basketball, I think it is, that go with the set that I have started. See if I already have them or not. You know, so that'd be kind of cool. Not. Let me just hurry up and put this back down here before it gets too out of control. Come on. Alright, there's that. Like this. Got this stack. Grab these pencils. Yeah. And then the other thing I'll show you is got mostly trading cards in it, but then there's a few odds and ends I know some of you people might like just for shits and giggles. You know, you just never know. Oh, let me throw this in here. All these will be on the side. And then stuff goes up like that. So. You know, a lot of the stuff I probably shouldn't be hanging on to, but, you know, I will. Because, I mean, I'm not a major collector of sports memorabilia or anything like that. But my dad's hung on to a lot of stuff for so long that it's kind of crazy. Like, these are just, like, some programs and stuff we hung on to. Like, here's 2 autograph UNI Panthers. It's one of our three big college football teams in the state of Iowa. That's autographed by Johnny Gray, who ended up getting let go from the Panthers, and then he went to go play for the Cedar Valley Vikings for a while before they disbanded. But then there's like a old trophy from T-ball back at EYSA in Evansdale, and then you got Kenny Schrader, basically signed pitcher from when he was in Independence Speedway. Then I got Tony Rapper, the Dr. Pepper driver. I got a bunch of these one time from the local gas station, and that, which is kind of cool. Then I got the Dale Earnhardt card with this whole team and everything, which is actually really cool that we still had these, because we got these from our actually Rydell Chevrolet when they had the car out there, and that, so it's kind of cool to run across those. And then basically Kyle Petty, my dad's got his signed one out in the garage, but he had two of these. I was too young, so he never took me back then. They're like an Independence Speedway thing, and some picture from Mark McGuire. But other than that, there's like tons of cards. Like, from what I know, this is a complete set right here of baseball cards on just this side. So basically for that series, and then just random cards everywhere. I got to resort through some of this stuff because it fell over one day and they all got mixed up. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it was really cool that my dad kept all this stuff all this time, and he is going to get rid of it and asked me if I still wanted them. And then there's these that he found. I got to talk to my uncle Scott about them, but these were things that they found, and basically like the crawl space, or no, in the wall of a house that my uncle owned at the time, that they were fixing up, like an old Dodgers card. Then you had a Red Sox card. Then you had a Twins card. Then baseball scoop. Senators. I don't even think they're even a team anymore. And then the Orioles. Yeah, I don't follow baseball enough to know half the teams, anymore. It's like I just watch it to watch it anymore. But that was actually kind of cool to actually have him just give all this stuff to me. I mean, me and my dad don't always see eye to eye, but when it's stuff like this that makes me happy, and it's like it's stuff he did for me back in the day, like collecting all this stuff. Knowing that some of it would be worth money. He had one card that was worth $10,000 at one time. Never sold it. I guarantee it ain't worth $10,000 now. But still, the point was he did it for me. And it wasn't about money or nothing. It's just something he did for me. And then I saw the stuff when I was a kid once. And then I saw him again. And now they're mine. So it's something I'll probably hang on to with all my other sports cards, and then one day when I pass on or some shit, someone's gonna get this goofy ass fucking collection of fucking everything and anything, because I collect anything and everything, and I'm not a hoarder by means, but I'm just an eccentric collector, I guess. But alright, everybody, I should be doing that video here soon, I'd hope. And that, so thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, thumbs up my videos. I really do appreciate it.